right, good evening and welcome to Game 2 here at Jack Williams Stadium this evening of the Jim Peterson FM Invitational, where you have Fargo Post 2 taking on the Thief River Falls Post 117 this evening. Starting on the mound for Fargo Post 2 is going to be number 11, Ben Sheets. Starting catcher, number 12, Henry Schrum. Starting at first base, number 6, Sam Oshak. Starting number 8 at second base is Caleb Brigham. Number 13, Caden Nelson at third base. Number 21, Elijah Inger at shortstop. Number 4, Landon Hale in left field. Hunter Geary, number 7 in center field, and Brander Hilmer, number 9, starting in right field for Post 2. Leading off in the top of the first inning here for the Thief River 117 is going to be shortstop, number 15, Gannon Zutz. The rest of the lineup will be followed by Cole Johnson, Jackson Hams, Noah Gonzalez, Dylan Osowski, Jamison Hurst, Caleb Merkins, Wade Nelson, and Landon Wickert. And we are getting underway with the first pitch. As I said, thanks for joining tonight. First pitch by Sheets is for strike 1. Strike 2. That pitch is going to be a little outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I'm like, it's tough because when I get lost, I'm like, I better pay attention and look over there. Dark number on dark blue and yellow.
Ooh, and he caught him swinging. I do have a sidekick here today. We'll just call him C, but was that a curveball?
Slider, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Well, it looked good for strike 3 for Ben Sheets. First strikeout, first batter, first strikeout of the game. Next up for Thief River is going to be number 14, third baseman Cole Johnson. All right. Looks like Cole Johnson was hit by pitch. All right. Next up for Thief River is going to be number 9 and the pitcher, Jackson Hams. Sheets delivers that first pitch for a strike. Second pitch by Sheets, ball 1. Schrum with the back pick to first, but Johnson is safe. The count for Hams is 1-1. Pick attempt to first. Runner safe. Side Hams takes a swing. That's going to go foul into left field. Count for Hams is 1-2. Hams with that chopper up the middle. Enger making a quick play on that. He had to charge that ball pretty quick. He is able to take Hams at first. Johnson will advance to second. That'll bring up 2 outs for Fargo post 2. And Thief River with a runner in scoring position. Next up for post 117 is number 5, the catcher, Noah Gonzalez. Pitch to Gonzalez is inside for ball 1.
Dig it. Got him.
Schrum with the pick to second. Almost got the runner tagged on the large lead as he's on his way back, but it looks like the ball got away there at second base, and Johnson remains safe. Chopper to third base, going to produce a quick, easy out. Play from Nelson to Oshak. That'll bring up the third out. For Thief River, that will be no runs on no hits, no post 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base. All right, we are moving into the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for post 2, the usual suspect, number 6, first baseman, Sam Oshak. Let's talk about who's out in the field here as we're into the bottom of the first for Thief River. Let's see, pitching on the mound for Thief River is going to be Jackson Ham. Catching will be Noah Gonzalez. First baseman, Wade Nelson. At second base, you'll have Landon Wickert. Third base, Cole Johnson. Shortstop, Gannon Zutz. As we move to left field, it's going to be Caleb Merkins. Center field, Jamison Hurst. And Dylan Asowski rounding out in right field. Post 2 always looking to get that early hit and take off early, right? Get some early momentum here. Oshak out on that first pitch will fall off towards the third base dugout.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Ham's next pitch is going to be a little bit outside there for ball one. Ball two. That pitch will be in for a strike. Oshak looking. Count is now 2-2. Quick swing. Oshak with a grounder to shortstop. The throw to first is not going to be caught, which will allow Oshak to advance to second base. So he will take two on an error. Next up for Fargo Post 2 is going to be center fielder number 7, Hunter Gary.
Turn them off. I think my anxiety will go down some. Yeah. But if you have to hit the button,
Some of them,
some over 30.
the
you know,
bombers,
30.
a few of them are fairly long.
Yeah. That's
First pitch for Hams, ball one.
That's what I said. That was like perfect. Yeah, right now.
And next one is also coming in a little bit low, ball two.
Oh, it starts at 6. Oh.
Gary with a grounder to second. That also is going to bring up an error, but Oshak is
He's
moving
safe.
home. And a little bit of dancing will bring up an out. But that was fancy dancing, gotta say.
Yes, yes,
He
it
made an
was.
aggressive play. He was going to try and turn that error at second base into a run at home, and was caught. But Hunter Gary was able to advance to second base on that, on an error. Ham's pitch high, and batting for post 2 is number 13, third baseman Caden Nelson. Foul.
Like you said, anticipating who's coming up, and you have to.
Thankfully, I talked to him with it, so I have an
You have an
idea.
idea of
I can
who's coming
see,
up.
even looking down there, I know who it is.
Who's on
Count for Nelson, 1-1.
Starts at 15 minutes. That's what real slick thing about this is you can start a little sound for the chorus that a kid wants rather than slow full thing or something. Oh, he hit that ball hard.
Nelson with a hit to deep right field. Osowski will make the play, and Gary will tag up to third. That'll be 2 outs. And that will bring up the designated hitter, number 3, Levi Sweet. Ham's first pitch for a strike. Feet with a swing and miss for strike 2.
I didn't see. I was watching the ball. Did he hit it?
Count for Speed, 0-2.
Yeah.
Another swing and miss for strike 3, and that will close out the first inning. Post 2 got no runs on no hits, with 2 Thief River errors, 1 runner left on base. As we move into the top of the second, our pitchers here after 1 full inning. See here, Ben Sheets through 1 is at 12 pitches, and Jackson Hams through 1 is at 15 total this evening. Moving into the top of the second inning. Believe leading off for Thief River as we move into the top of 2 is going to be the right fielder. Yep, right fielder, number 11, Dylan Osowski, followed by Hurst and Merkins. Sheets winding up. He's going to start inning 2 with a strike. Sowski not interested in the quick swing there. Hey, some batters like to get out early, right? Take some early swings. Sowski fouls off that second pitch. Strike 2. His count's 0-2. That pitch is a little bit outside for ball 1. Sowski follows that one off. Sowski with a high pop fly. Looks like it'll be coming down right at shortstop. Elijah Inger, out number 1. Next up for 117 is going to be center fielder number 7, Jamison Hurst. Strike 1. Sheets delivers a little low for ball 1. I think either that was a swing and miss or an off the catcher, or that was a foul off the batter. Either way, strike 2. Swing on the inside pitch there is going to foul. And the count for Hurst is still 1-2 as he continues to battle. She's pitched a little low in the dirt for ball 2. Hurst count 2-2. Inside for ball 3. And strike 3. Hurst took that one looking. And that's going to bring up number 24, left fielder, Caleb Merkins. strike one. It's going to be strike two. That looked like the same pitch, correct?
I didn't watch the first one.
Quick swing. It's going to be out in the grass there, like beyond the fence in left field. Maybe the weeds, I guess. The count for Merkins is 0-2, and he will swing and miss for strike three. A quick 3 up, 3 down for post two. Thief River with no runs on no hits. No post two errors and no runners left on base. As we move into the bottom of the second inning,
Who's that?
leading off for post two is going to be right fielder, number 14, Brander Hilmert, followed by Brigham and Hale. We also have Jackson Ham returning to the mound for 117. And Hilmert leading off for post two. Quick swing. He's going to get the easy single up the middle to center field. And post two will tally their first hit of the game.
It's your old seats, Mr. Grandy. Your bus seats. All right.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out there, so it's a good seat.
All right. Next up for post two is going to be the second baseman, number 8, Caleb Brigham.
Nope.
Ham's first pitch outside for ball one.
Beat it.
Brigham with a chopper to short. And they'll get, Thief River will get Hilmert advancing to second. But Brigham will be safe at first. Next up for post two is a left fielder, number 4, Landon Hale.
I don't like doing art That's his 8th ball he's hit into the dirt in a row. He used to be too much last doubleheader. Oh, he did hit a cheesy double.
Pitch is going to be high inside for ball one.
No, it's Ryan Idle's been his assistant for about 13 years.
Pitch still a little high yet for ball two.
His kid throwing apparently gets 90s. He's going crazy. As you can tell, he throws well. But their team.
Outside throw. Catcher looking for the back pick at first, but that throw is going to be a little bit wide, making that play not possible. So,
That's not what happened.
well, what was it? What happened? Tell me what happened. Give it to
First
me.
baseman was looking for the runner and couldn't find him in time, and runner slid him safe to first.
Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
That was a good throw.
It was a. You thought it was a good throw? All right. See, there you go. I thought it looks a little bit wide, but I'm looking for perfection. What do I know? Ooh. That Hams is gonna hit Landon Hale in the batting helmet. Thank goodness for those. So Thief River is still with 1 out. Post 2 now with runners on first and second.
Rhythm of watching them.
Yeah.
And if you miss one,
You just know, and you know that you have to.
And that's going to bring up number 12, the catcher, Henry Schrum.
20 seconds, and you don't have to worry about it. Like, that honestly was making me nervous. It's like, I gotta hit that, and
I know you pop on that, or if you.
Into all those in our Post 2 streaming world, if you haven't figured it out. We've got a Hams with a pitch that gets beyond the catcher. That's going to advance
yeah, 'cause
both
when I
Brigham and Hale. So Post 2 now with runners on second and third.
next week anyway, so
But we love to do this volunteer stream announcing. I've got a partner today who may show up once in a while to correct me. So for that, I'm thankful. All right. Ham's pitch is outside. It's going to be ball 2
I don't want to say he's not, but I don't
for Schrum.
match.
Hams is looking to find that strike zone. That's going to be it right there. So count for Schrum is 2-1. High inside for ball 3. What do you think Shrum's looking for here, Cole? Maybe a high pop fly, sack fly. What kind of pitch?
No, it's not.
Ooh, that one looked like maybe it was a little bit
How'd that go?
right on the outside of the zone. So that was close. That was a strike 2. Schrum in a full count.
The last one. Go all to the down, tie it, and then
Oh, Peralt went yard?
yeah.
Good for him. No.
Pitch is going to be outside for ball 4. So we still just have 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Post 2 with the bases loaded. And that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 21, Elijah Anger. Thief River coach coming to visit the mound.
Sequence Carson ready to go.
What's the conversation, do you think, Cole?
I don't know it, so I'm asking.
He's probably just telling him he's got to throw strikes to the back of the lineup. I don't know. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, that.
He's losing a little.
Yep, it's going to have to tighten it up just a little bit. You're right. They're at the back of the Post 2 lineup here, and
Everyone delivered with collarbone, and I said, "You're either gonna
looking
break
for
it
that next
or you're
out.
gonna play. Look, we're done. You're playing." Kind of where Carson's at. Like, go out there and give it a whirl. If you break your ankle, you're done. You're done.
They're figuring like 4 to 6 more weeks for the deal.
Really? I was bad on that, huh?
I mean, this ball
Not that
here
he even-
broke all the way out, so all the way through, it was just kind of floating in there.
Yeah, so did you pin it or anything or not?
First pitch to Anger is a ball.
Come on, 21. Come on, 21.
You can put a strike here.
I would be straight take. I would be
All
straight
right.
take.
Wouldn't guess they told him to wait till he gets a strike.
Who's hitting?
Elijah here. Wild pitch. Wild pitch. Oh, shoot.
Pitch is going to be delivered outside for ball 3.
Check this all the time.
Count is now 3-0.
The other, when I did it the other day.
Ooh, pitch delivered. That's going to be out. Ball 4. That will walk. a run for post 2.
Brings to the plate the leadoff hitter, the first baseman, number 6, Sam Oshia.
And Ham's looking for that strike zone as we come back to the top of the post 2 order. First baseman, number 6, Sam Oshak.
No, not, they haven't, other than Caden Nelson, no other pitchers been hitting them throwing. Oh, Collier. Yeah, but it's the other team right now.
Still with 1 out and bases loaded.
Don't.
Hams is going to find that first pitch for a strike. This one delivered. Oshak fouls right behind him to the backstop.
Yep, really?
Count is 0-2.
At this level, right, at this level, at the synchronization again.
Pitch outside. Ball 1.
What?
That pitch is going to be right in there, so that's going to be a strike 3
Center fielder, number 7, Hunter.
for Oshak. That'll bring up 2 outs for Thief River, and bring up number 7, the center fielder, Hunter Gary.
Wild pitch, wild pitch.
Yeah.
Ball 1.
He does.
Okay, good luck. All right, yeah, look at that. Put the keys on the back of my car.
Did you?
Count for
No,
Gary
I-
is 2-0.
Did when he was playing basketball. So, you're gonna see it there. No, it's still there.
He'll foul that one off into the stands. Looking for that next pitch, and post 2 looking for that next run. He's going to foul that off again, so he works himself into a 2-2 count. Just in there, that is going to be right up the middle to the second baseman, who will tag Inger on his way to second. So that's going to close out the bottom of the second inning. Post 2 is able to come up with 1 run on 1 hit. There were no Thief River errors, but there were 2 men left on base. All right, just to give you an update on our pitch counts through 2 innings, Ben Sheets at 28 pitches and Jackson Hams at 42 through 2. All right, as we move into the top of the 3rd inning, see here. We will be leading off. For Thief River is going to be first baseman number 10, Wade Nelson.
148. It's the red Nissan Pathfinder. Anybody see the number on the kid in the on deck circle?
And once again, thanks for joining us on the Fargo 2 Post 2 baseball streaming site for Game 2 of the Jim Peterson FM Invitational. This is one of 4 different pools that are running here starting today. The Pete, as we affectionately refer to the tournament, is hosted by Fargo Post 2, but running at 4 different pools, 4 different sites. All right, so Nelson's going to get that down the third base line and bring up a single. Play made by the grounder made by left fielder Landon Hale. And Thief River will tally their first hit of the game. Next up for Thief River is going to be second baseman number 3, Landon Wickert. Wickert looking at the bunt, and that will go foul down that first baseline. That one came off pretty quick. So let's see if he goes into frame up one more time for that. What do you think? Probably one more time. See here. Yep. Pitch delivered. Looking for the bunt. Pulls that back. It's ball 1. Wickert's count 1-1.
Pretty sure the umpire called it a strike.
Oh, he did. He called that a strike?
Yeah.
I thought he did, isn't that what you?
Check that. Think that was strike 2. So the count's going to be 0-2, so he's going to swing, and he's going to make a little bit. We've got a grounder to second base.
That's still a good play.
Very good play.
Brigham into Inger. We'll get out Nelson advancing to second. Wickert's safe at first, and this will bring us back to the top of the order for Thief River. Is number 15, the shortstop, Gannon Zutz.
Ground ball right. Ground ball to field.
Sheets' first pitch is a ball. Quick pick to first. Wickert. Save. All right. We've got a line drive to second base, which Brighamman picks up. Makes the quick throw to first, but Wickert Wickert was safe, so he'll stay at first base here. That's going to bring up number 14, third baseman Cole Johnson. Johnson on that first pitch fouls that off for strike 1.
Somebody go for, it wasn't a post 2 kid, but it was last year sometime when I was here. And some kid dove in there, just was a complete mud bath. Like, it doesn't look like it from here. And he gave it a whirl. He lost. I guess a parent, you're soaking wet socks and cleats, like that stuff sleeping in the garage. Yep. Yeah. No.
Strike 2.
But that ain't air med right there. No, I wouldn't doubt it.
Pitch is going to be a little bit outside, I think. Ball 1, 2. One.
Oh, there's two.
Counts 1 and 2.
That's
All
fun.
right.
Oh, the camera.
Yeah. Take them yourself. Just run them up.
Sheets with a quick pick. Wickard is safe. Another pick to first. Runner safe. That one will be for ball 2.
Blue, that looked good last inning. I felt, but I was talking before I felt it.
Johnson fouls that one off.
Yeah, during the heat last year, our freaking wheels fell off the bus.
His count still 2-2.
We were like invincible, unstoppable. And then that tournament happened. Then I think we lost a couple more the following week. And you're 50 and 9. 2 of them were here. One of them was in Lincoln.
All right. That's going to be a base hit for Cole Johnson into shallow right field. That's going to kind of just drop in there for him.
Gonna bring up the pitcher, number 9, Jackson.
Thief River with runners now on first and second. That's going to bring up pitcher number 9, Jackson Hams. Hams will swing and miss for strike 1. Quick pick to second. And runner is safe. It's Wickard out at second there. Sheets will deliver. Hams will swing and miss again for strike 2.
Do us because it's us. Yeah. You know, we're at home, it's our field, it's our tournament.
Yeah, I was a little surprised when they announced it on it, just because I was wondering if they had an issue with that.
Right. And the only reason I did is because it's us.
Yeah.
And I wanted why it to be on record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ham's count is 0-2. Sheets with the pitch, and he's going to swing again and come up empty for strike 3. That'll retire the top half of the third inning.
Say that, but you know it too, but I didn't say it because
Thief River, no runs on 2 hits,
yeah.
no post 2 errors, and we had 2 runners left on base.
Especially after that first swing, and I'm like, yep, he's first wave.
Drive into Missoula.
All right, we are moving into the bottom of the third inning. And post 2 will be starting the lineup here. And leading off for them is going to be number 5, third baseman. Sorry, not number 5, number 13, third baseman Caden Nelson. And as I was mentioning earlier, before the top of the third was getting underway, that we're at this tournament is taking place at 4 different locations here in the Fargo Moorhead area. There's a pool going on over at Matson Field, at Starion Field in Fargo, and at Young Field in West Fargo. And the Pete, of course, to to honor Jim Peterson, who was a integral part of the Fargo Post 2 program and the Fargo baseball community for many years.
We're gonna do this for the 5 o'clock then.
Number 9, Jackson Hams, is returning to the mound for Thief River. So what do you think he needs to do this inning as he is approaching the bottom of the third?
Find the zone. Not walk the lineup.
Find the zone. All right.
Mhm.
We've got some simple feedback here. Let's see if Thief River still very much in this ball game. This is a tight ball game, and Post 2 is looking to get some of those bats going and score some runs. Nelson was going to jump on that first pitch, and he'll follow that off for strike 1. He'll follow off again to the backstop, strike 2.
Once he hit tops, you were just with him all year. 93. Yeah, dude. And he's gonna be a junior.
Yeah, he's young.
He's a junior.
Eli said my son was solid.
All right.
With the whole damn thing next year.
The one this year.
Yeah.
That some idiot not with
Hams
the
pitch ball
basketball
1.
for the UDC tournament.
The world will never know.
You know, Caleb went and did that, and then he went and played pickleball, and I said, enough. And he goes, I can get in a car accident right now and break my ankle. And I'm like, you know what, go do you. If you hurt yourself, you hurt yourself. I
So
can't control
that.
You know,
Yeah.
Catcher with a quick visit
he got through.
to the mound, and
Collarbone is a Kiwi. He got through.
back here as Hams delivers that pitch again.
You know, after all
I think the ump is going to say that one was a little bit high, so count is now 2-2.
it's up to you. Okay.
All right. Nelson with another foul.
So I had an assistant baseball coach from way back in college. His boy senior year for Jamestown, the first week of hockey, playing, broke his collarbone. Senior year. So I was just terrified of Caleb. Like, I'm not going to be able to deal with him emotionally. So I had that in my mind, and then we got halfway through the year.
Swing for Nelson. That's going to be another
You know, then we're 2 weeks away, and we're not
foul ball.
so good hockey, and I'm like, okay, now it's baseball season.
And the
Now
battle continues. Count is 2-2.
as a parent, when it's a minute and 40 seconds left in the game and your kid comes off the ice for his last shift, you're like, we're down 5-2.
All right.
We're good. This is
Hams
over.
pitch.
Yeah, you don't need to go back out.
Again, kind of chops off, fouled off by Nelson.
You're right, but then go sit out after you get through that. It's,
Yeah, then you're
you
scrambling.
just are going for those ones. That works out pretty slick. Do you have to close the app to get them to come back, or what do you
No,
do with
it's
that?
just reset as play markers.
Ground ball to first base. That's going to bounce off, but second baseman will grab it off the bounce off the first baseman. They're still not able to make that play at first, so Nelson's going to be safe. That is going to be on another Thief River error, though.
That's in there all day, every day.
And that's going to bring up number 3, the designated hitter, Levi's feet.
It doesn't negate the fact that it's a tough ball to handle, but an error is an error.
You gave him an error on first baseman.
His feet maybe framing up a bunt there. That's going to be ball 1.
He swings and gets out right now, where he is.
Long two already.
No.
Yeah.
Pitch outside for ball 2. Ball 3. Count is 3-0.
Ooh.
All right, that pitch. It's going to be a strike. It was definitely skirting the outside zone there, or right outside, or towards the outside of the zone. But for strike 1, count for Speeds 3-1. Foul ball. A bunt, that'll bring up a full count.
Bluefield Sheep would like you to know that the count is 5-0 right now. Yeah, that's true. He did count that. Count is 4-1, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, I would be
All
asked to
right.
not come back.
Ham's swing by his feet, and that fouled off. I thought it looked like it was a swing and miss, but there must have been a foul on it. So he's still in it to win it. So next pitch here. Ball's going to be high outside. Speed will take first base, and we've got no outs. And post 2 with runners on first and second. It's going to bring up right fielder number 14, Brander Hilmer.
I'd like to see him turn one around here.
Never heard of his name till this year. So impressed. He's so impressed with him.
Oh, he hit one. We played him like 11U, 12U. He hit one at Runsdale that landed in the middle of the pickleball courts.
Oh, yeah?
It was absolutely crushed.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, like a Jonah DeYoung.
Yeah.
Little conference, right? Mound here is Thief River is getting ready to settle in. We've got a Hilmert goes for the bunt, and that fouls off. Strike 1. All right, strike 2. Hams with the step off to hold those runners. Right, grounder to first. He's going to take that one to second base to get the advancing runner. Hilmert will be safe at first. They weren't able to complete that double play, but that does hold post 2's runner at third and gets Thief River that first out in the inning. That's going to bring up number 8 second baseman Caleb Brigham. Ball 1.
Yeah.
Bunt for Brigham is foul. Count is 1-1. Pitch. Grounder. Brigham with the grounder. Right to second base. They are going to get Hilmert out advancing to second, but Brigham will be safe at first. And post 2 will score their second run of the game, bringing up number 4, left fielder Landon Hale. Thief River with 2 outs. 2 down, and post 2 with a runner still on first. Ball 1.
Yeah. They actually, there's a lot of similarities when you just glance, quick glance. No.
All right, that's going to be strike 1 for Hale.
Still here.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
His whole life, you don't do that. You watch him. He just did it. I hope he
He's
gets.
gonna
I
lose
hope
his
he gets.
scholarship. He'll be like, if that's the way you run bases,
No.
you can go to Crookston.
Yeah. Kirk's the corner then.
Pitch for ball 3. Catcher with the
It was a bad jump. Was it?
throw to second on the steal. Brigham will be safe. Give post to another runner there in scoring position, and Hale's count is 3-1. That'll be for strike 2
It's in high 50s.
in a full count. Self-fill count. Hale fouls that pitch off.
Come on, man.
Hale with a swing and miss on strike 3. That will retire the inning for Thief River, who will limit that one to Fargo post 2 with 1 run actually on no hits and 1 Thief River error, and they'll have 1 post 2 with 1 runner left on base. All right, that gets us through 3 complete. Our pitch count for our pitchers here of the game, Ben Sheets through 3 complete is at 44 pitches. Jackson Hams through 3 complete, 70. As we move into the top of the 4th inning here, leading off for the Thief River
He was doing that in
Falls post 117. I'm sorry, post 117 is going to be your catcher, number 5, Noah Gonzalez. Sheets is returning to the mound for Fargo post 2, and he's done a nice, efficient job so far through 3.
You open the top of the fourth. Thief River is the catcher, number 5, Noah Gonzalez.
And here we go. Sheets will pick up that strike one.
Come on, man, go after.
Ball one.
Straight.
That'll be maybe a little bit
Does he?
low for ball two.
He's thrown that way since he was 5 years old. It's like weird.
Okay, that's going to bring the count to 2-2.
I don't know if I've ever sat behind him.
As Gonzalez falls off that last pitch.
Really close.
All right, Gonzalez with the swing. That's going to be just a pop fly to left field.
Fly ball.
Fly ball to left field, not a pop fly. Sorry. Colin, I'll learn all the things today. Anyway, fly ball to left field, but that was a routine play by Landon Hale out in left field, and that'll bring up post two's first out. And next up for Thief River is going to be the right fielder, number 11, Dylan Asowski. That first pitch will be strike one. And just like I like to Monday morning quarterback sometimes on some of these pitches that may or may not be strikes or may not be balls, I've got a Monday morning quarterback here with me today too. And I appreciate the help. Count for Asowski's 1-1. He's going to foul that pitch off. Counts now 1-2. We were looking for a strike on that one, but that's going to be a ball 2. So the count will be 2-2 for Asowski.
Tough hop.
Grounder to second base to bring him in, who will make the play to first. Out number 2.
Brings up the center
Next
fielder,
up is going to be
Jameson Hurst.
number 7 center fielder, Jamison Hurst.
Yeah, that hop, how that ball was hit on real baseball fields, which I love, but that scared me.
I always liked to.
Ball 1.
It's a big pop he did, but it was at least consistent.
They did that, and that's exactly it, it's playing on carpet. I don't know that I've ever played on a turf baseball field.
Spent a couple summers playing for Shiloh.
Strike 1.
Yeah.
Got to do that. Cheaper than playing for parks and everything else. Play on turf field for home games.
Yeah.
Save some money.
That's it. Got a baby.
Line drive from Hurst right to Samoshek at first base for the third out. That will end the top of the fourth inning.
Yeah.
Thief River with no runs, no hits, no runners left on base. There were also no post 2 errors. As we move into the bottom of the fourth inning, post 2 continues to maintain their lead 2-0.
Pristine left-hand batter's box, and then
Mhm.
right-handers just an absolute trench.
And
Not so
as we move into the bottom of the fourth here,
Coach probably.
Jackson Hams will be returning to the mound
Go have fun after him.
for post 117.
I can't imagine that.
And see here, leading off for Fargo post 2 here in the bottom of the fourth is going to be the catcher number 12, Henry Schrum. Cam's second pitch in the dirt for ball 1. That first pitch in there was a strike, so count for Shrum is 1-1.
Yeah. Through.
Shrum with a chop down the middle. He's gonna shortstop for Thief River, which is Cole Johnson,
Bring to the plate the shortstop.
with the quick play to first and the first out. Next up for Fargo Post 2, number 21, the shortstop, Elijah Ingert.
Now that you
My anxiety was way higher than it should have been. But that 20-second clip, that's
the way to do it.
It is.
Now you gotta switch all those.
That last play, check that, because I got a fact checker here. That play was actually made by, I had the shortstop wrong, but Gannon Zutz.
Long inning here, don't feel.
For Zutz.
I mean, if this was going to be final, he needs to throw 15, 20 pitches.
Count for Inger is 1-1.
Yeah.
Be strike 2.
The order.
Swing for Inger will bring up his strike 3. And the second out for Thief River.
Baseman number 6, Sam Oshak.
Back at the top of the Fargo Post 2 order is number 6 first baseman Sam Oshak.
Come on, Sammy.
First pitch, Oshak swings and misses. Strike 1.
Yeah, they cut the herd in half like 5 years ago. Being such a hassle to commute 100 miles for the old man, hired man, quit to kind of start his own thing, so it's kind of just him now. So it's still
Be ball 2.
crazy to me.
Count is 2-1.
And then back to Bismarck at night.
Good lord.
It's crazy.
No.
Just pumping miles in back like
Ham's pitch was maybe a little bit lower for ball 3. That's going to be low and inside for ball 4. Oshak will take first, and that's going to bring up center fielder number 7, Hunter Geary.
forward to driving up Sunday night.
Yeah.
Get there after midnight over there.
Grew up on farm where we had about 150 head. Now my young brother has about 600 pigs. And I'm like, holy crap.
One of my classmates, we were on about 600 head reds. We did all those in one day. Worked out to be about 200 calves every 2 hours.
Good job.
Good crew, though.
Oshak stealing second.
That was a fun ride.
Come on, Hunter. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary.
That first pitch for Geary will be strike 1.
Geary, right?
Geary.
We got neighbors out. Pull up coolers, the meals.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Sammy, get on your
Geary with the fly ball to right field. That is going to score Sam Oshak.
That'll bring up the third baseman.
So,
Number 13, Caden
bringing up
Nelson.
third baseman number 13, Caden Nelson. Nelson with the swing. It's going to be a high fly ball to right field. And And that will be caught by Dylan Osowski for the third out and the close of the fourth inning. And post 2 will have scored, I think, 1 run on 1 hit. I don't think there were any Thief River errors, and they did have 1 man left on base.
He's going back out.
Pitch count. Pitch count through 4. Sheets through 4 is at 57, and Hams through 4, 85. Right, we are in the top of the 5th inning, and leading off for post 117 is left fielder number 24, Caleb Merkins. Fouls off on a fly ball here. Off the stands and caught by Oshak, who isn't going to get the out on that, but it was a good sell. He tried. Love the effort. So, Merkins with strike 1.
I trust my scoreboard operator. He will have the errors up there. He'll have the freaking score up there. But it's like there.
All right. Sheets pitch. Merkins looking for strike 2.
Don't even ask him when he left on base.
Yep.
That'll be ball 1.
That was like, what the hell? And then you're kind of.
Those pitches looked really similar to me. All right.
One was way more out.
Got it. That one's going to go a little outside too.
Thanks.
The Bruns family
Ball
lives at
2.
29th Avenue and Elm Street. Jay Bruns is at the
Merkins' count is 2-2.
Sarah and I went to the College World Series game on Saturday.
Okay.
And we're sitting up the left field line, and this kid comes up because I have mine.
All right. Chopper. We got a chopper to second base here. Brigham in charges with the quick throw to
I have
first
my post 2 shirt on and my post 2 hat. This kid comes
for
up,
out number 1.
51 year, and it was the little brother. And yeah, just he's I think he's
Next up
12 years old or
for
something.
post 117 is going to be first baseman number 10, Wade Nelson.
First baseman number 10, Wade Nelson.
But he's sitting there talking, and he just loves. And I said, "Well, what side of town do you live on?" He says, "The north side. I want to play. I gotta play at Jack Williams. I'm gonna." I said, "Well, I live on the north side." I said, "You know where?"
First pitch
this is where
is
he needs to learn his boundaries. I go,
high
"You
and
know what, Mom?
inside.
Well, I'm in a blue house
Ball
across the
1.
street." And I go, "Do you know who Caleb Brickman is?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." He said his older brother played with him last year. I said, "Yeah." I said,
Second
"Caleb
pitch,
was the
Nelson
older
will
brother at the hockey game this
foul
year,
off.
on sick of cancer." But it was just cool. He just walked onto my shirt cover, brought him up there, and he just, "I'm the blue house right across the street." I'm like, "Boundaries, kid, boundaries."
Brady.
Yeah, he was all smile, so. I bet I sat and talked with him. I want to tell his mother when I see her, Teresa, like, "Hey, that was me that your little son was visiting with." Like, he wasn't talking to a stranger. Because we worked.
Sheets is going to deliver that pitch.
We worked
High
in
inside,
second
ball 2.
You know how we probably went
Did that
home
look
and
high
told the
inside?
story.
Just looked in.
That's
Just
what it
looked
was.
in.
A little bit
Alright.
high. You know, a little tough to tell vertical from here.
Good call. Ball 3.
Announced half price.
Yeah, we're done at 9.
Bryce on it, on what?
Burgers and dogs.
Oh.
Hard ground ball to third, and that's going to get past Caden Nelson. I think that will be a post 2 error and
It's just burgers.
a base for Nelson.
Supposed to be an automatic.
Second baseman number 30.
Next up for 117 is going to be second baseman number 3, Landon Wickert. His first swing will foul off.
Camera dude, and then couple days.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, or
Yep, one time tomorrow and then all day Sunday.
Sunday.
I don't talk, so if you are doing commentary.
Actually, my son, I think, is going to do the championship game with me.
Perfect, 'cause I don't.
Second pitch will
Whatever
also
it is on Sunday.
I mean, I like to
fall off
socialize in business.
for Wickert.
This is not commentary.
This counts 0-2.
Eli's excited about it, so.
Yeah, we'll be here all weekend.
Sounds
Every
great.
single game.
Super happy about that.
Right.
She does a good job.
Ball 1.
I could have been in there for about an hour and a half.
Buddy from the trash, so she brought it up.
Yep.
There.
And strike 3.
One out there.
That'll bring up a second out for post 2.
Should be the leadoff hitter.
And Thief Rivers back at the top of the order. Number 15, shortstop, Gannon Zutz.
Top of the order, the shortstop. Number 15, Gannon Zutz.
Come on, Benny.
He was pointing at air just now, I think.
Oh, hey, you got basketball shoes?
Ball 1.
It kind of appears, but they are not spikes of any sort. Right.
Come on, son.
That's going to be a grounder with a icky hop to second. Zutz will be safe at first, but that'll be on a post 2 error.
Now batting third baseman, number 14, Cole Johnson.
The guy who just batted.
Right, so we've still got 2 outs here. Post 2 looking to grab that third. They've got runners, Thief River with runners on first and second. And batting now for Thief River is third baseman number 14, Cole Johnson.
We need one more ground ball. Let's try.
Let's try it.
Yeah, this time.
That's terrible.
Count for Johnson. He's 1 ball, no strikes. We've got a
Get out.
Yeah.
mound conference here.
I should say that. You are not eating tonight. I will be,
Coach Lindstead
3 minutes after the game, so it'd be 8 home by then.
comes to talk to his pitcher in the infield.
Yeah. That sucks.
Punch break is down to the.
All right, game plan set, right? What do you think that game plan was?
Couldn't tell you.
That's too bad.
No clue.
Half price dollar.
Yep, half price burgers and dogs, $6.
Again, we're not getting paid here. You can guess. Sheets checking his runners. He'll deliver that pitch. There is the throw to second. And Nelson will be safe still, so Thief River was still their runners on first and second. The count for Johnson is 1-1.
Burned a lot of edges there.
Last pitch for Sheets was a ball. Count for Johnson 2-1. 2-2. pitch was ball 3, bringing up a full count for Johnson. Johnson with the swing. He's got a grounder to second. Some more action from Brigham, who will make the play, the routine play here to first base and close out the top of the 5th inning for Fargo Post 2. Thief River will get no runs on no hits. There were 2 Post 2 errors, and Thief River had 2 runners left on base. Moving now into the bottom of the 5th inning. Post 2 still leads 3-0. And they will be leading off with the designated hitter number 3, Levi Sweet. All right, leading off here for the bottom of the 5th inning, designated hitter Levi Sweet. Back on the mound for Thief River is Jackson Hams. And his first pitch for strike 1. He'll deliver another one, strike 2. That's going to be a fly ball to left field, and that'll go foul. The count for Sweet is 0-2. And Sweet will swing at that last pitch. Miss for the strikeout. And out number 1 for Thief River. Next up for Fargo Post 2 is going to be right fielder number 14, Brander Hilmert. Ham's first pitch is a strike. Are those fastballs?
Second one was.
All right.
First one was a breaking ball.
Awesome. Well, they're ending in the same spot, which is a strike. We've got a grounder right to the pitcher. Thief River with their second out.
Three to the plate.
Next up, second baseman number 8, Caleb Brigham. And Ham's looking to close out a quick bottom of 5 here. Brigham's first swing will go foul. Be low and away for ball 1. Strike 2. Count is 1 and 2, and he'll deliver that. Brigham swings and foul. Count will remain 1 and 2. Bring him in again with the swing, and we'll follow that off. And that final swing and miss for strike 3, that will retire the inning for Thief River. Fargo with no runs, no hits, no Thief River errors, and there were no runners left on base that inning. We are now through 5 complete. So our pitchers through 5 complete. Ben Sheets, Fargo Post 2, pitch count at 79, and Thief River Falls through 5, Jackson Hams 98. Through 5, Post 2 still leads 3-0, and leading off here in the top of the 6th inning for Thief River is going to be the pitcher, number 9, Jackson Hams. All right, we are underway in the 6th inning. Hams leading off for Thief River. First pitch, strike 1. That'll be a ball 1. Ball 2. That'll be good for strike 2. Hams count 2-2. Ball 3 looking for the check in the swing there. Hams in a full count. That last pitch for Sheets brings up ball 4, and Hams will take first base. Next up for Thief River is going to be the catcher, number 5, Noah Gonzalez. Strike 1 for Sheets. It's going to be a grounder to shortstop, to second, to first, and post 2 will bring up the double play. And clear bases here, so bring up 2 outs for Fargo post 2. And next up for Thief River is going to be the right fielder, number 11, Dylan Osowski. Got a pop fly there right behind home plate, and whether that's just miscommunication or misread, not able to make the catch on that one. And Osowski gets another shot. His count is 0-1.
One is usually to your dugout, 2 is straight back.
Ball 1.
Left.
Will be strike 2. Have a grounder to second. A little bit of a bobble by Brigham, so that will be an error, and Osowski will be safe at first. Next up for Thief River, center fielder, number 7, Jameson Hurst. That first pitch will foul behind the backstop. Ball was outside. Ball 1. I missed that one. Was that a wild pitch? Or just a miss? Pass ball.
I'd say a pass ball.
Right, we have a pass ball, so Osowski advances to second. Count for Hurst is 2-1. Ball 3. Her swing will go foul. Full count. Shrum with a quick mound visit.
Yes.
And that'll be strike 3 for Hurst and close out top of the 6th inning for Fargo Post 2. Thief River with no runs on no hits on 1 Post 2 error and 1 runner left on base. Moving into the bottom of the 6th inning. We've got Hams back on the mound for Thief River. And Fargo will be leading off. Will be left fielder number 4, Landon Hale. Post 2 still leading in the bottom of the 6th inning here, 3-0. Ham's first pitch to start the inning is a strike. Hale looking. That one's going to be maybe a little bit outside for ball 1. Hale with a grounder or hard ground ball to third base, but number 14, Cole Johnson, will make the play to first for the first out of the bottom of the 6th inning. Next up for Fargo Post 2 is going to be the catcher, number 12, Henry Shrum.
Is he out 104?
And then he's at 101, but, or 102, so he's got 3 left, so still be out on the first pitch.
Right.
There is a pitch count?
105, yeah. Good eye.
Ham's first pitch to Shrum, strike 1.
Check to see if it's up.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
We'll have strike 2. Shrum fly ball will foul off in right field. Count is 0-2. Ball 1.
Well, yeah, they walked over too.
Ball 2. That pitch will be ball 3, and we will be at Shrum will have a full count here. Looks like strike 3 for Shrum. And out number 2 for Thief River. They are mound visit. I think Jackson Hams has hit the pitch count limit. And Thief River will be bringing in a new pitcher. If you give me one moment out there in streaming land, I'll let you know who is taking the mound here now. All right, coming into pitch for Thief River Post 117 is going to be number 24, Caleb Merkins.
Are we positive on the 24?
Up next for Fargo Post 2, shortstop number 21, Elijah Anger.
Substantially slower.
Merkins' first pitch, ball 1.
Yeah, we're on.
Held that one for strike 1.
Yep.
Looking for that pitch, Anger swing, and we'll foul that off. Strike 2.
Mm-hmm.
And strike 3, and that will close out bottom of the 6th inning for Thief River. They did, as a result of Merkins coming in on the mound, that moved Jackson Hams out into right field and Dylan Osowski to left field. We are moving into the top of the 7th inning. Fargo Post 2 still leads 3-0. And our pitch counts through 6. Ben Sheets at 97 through 6. So he'll be coming on his pitch count limit here as well.
He's done.
He's
at first.
done. Thank you.
Yep.
That's why it's good to have a partner here. So Post 2 will be bringing out a new pitcher here for the top of the 7th inning. Pitch counts for Thief River Post 117. Jackson Hams finished at 109 pitches, and Caleb Merkins in the last out, 5. And closing for Fargo Post 2 is number 21, Elijah Anger. And that'll bring some lineup changes here for Fargo post 2 as well, who will move Landon Hale over to shortstop. Sam Oshak has moved to left field, and Ben Sheets to first base. And leading off for Thief River is going to be I'm not sure. Just one sec here. It looks like number 12 possibly. Number 12, Bodie Mosestad or Mossestad. First pitch for Inger for a strike. Second one as well. Mossestad looking at the first two here. His count is 0-2. We've got a choppy ground ball here to right to first, so Sheets will take the out himself. And a quick around the horn gone wrong. It's all right. It happens. Next up for Thief River is number 10 first baseman Wade Nelson. Inger's first two pitches to Nelson, ball 1 and ball 2. Another high pitch here for ball 3. That'll be a strike 1. Pop fly for Nelson. Foul ball. That pitch will be inside for ball 4. Next up for Thief River is number 4, Ryan Floggen. And Inger, first pitch delivered for a strike. Floggen with a swing and foul tip. His count is 0-2. Strike 3. 2 outs. Nelson remains at first, and it's going to bring up
Number 15, yeah.
number 15, the shortstop, Gannon Zutz. First pitch for ball one. Schrum with a quick pick to first, but Nelson is safe. So maybe it's a quick pick move to first. But he's safe.
You'd call it a back pick.
A back pick. I knew that.
That would be the correct term.
I knew that. And the count for Zutz is 1-1. I like that pitch. Strike two. Might have froze him up a little bit there. Some kind of off speed, right? Quick swing and line drive to the shortstop, or at least I'll call it a line drive, and that will retire the third out and close out the game. Fargo Post 2 will take this matchup 3-0. And that will close out night one of the Pete Fargo Moorhead Invitational Tournament. And we will be back in action here tomorrow morning with a full day of streaming and a full day of baseball. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.